So let me ask you, what does your garage look like? It's okay, you don't have to be embarrassed, because I know organizing that space can be a huge chore. We decided to team up with a professional organizer to give you some practical tools that you can use to whip your garage into shape.
So you guys, why don't you tell me about what is going on with the space?
Jay and Geeta Kshatriya are busy small business owners. They have 3 kids, a very active family life, and a garage full of stuff to prove it.
We'd like to make room for another car.
That's a common request professional organizer Bridges Connor has heard many times.
We'd also like to have that space dedicated to, you know, the kids' equipment or our equipment where they're not forgetting things. They know where things belong. And the last thing, I think, is that we also have activities like skiing, or we host parties where we don't need everything right away, but we'd like it to be accessible.
With those goals in mind, Connor and her team go to work. First step, purge. Everything has to come out of the garage. Then Jay and Geeta must sort and decide. Throw out, donate, or keep.
Do we know what this is?
It's for a tent.
Oh, do we have the tent?
The Kshatriyas are the most important part of this process. That's because Connor says organization should be based on your family's priorities.
When was the last time you bowled?
Probably a year ago. When was the last time I used this bowling ball? Never.
Where do I put this? Is it keep or donate? Keep or donate?
You know, honestly, some of these things don't even mean anything to us. They've just been stuffed in a box and we just kind of forgot about it.
Once the Kshatriyas decide what they will keep, everything is grouped into categories that make sense for them, like sports, camping, or bags.
Once we have it categorized and we have the space emptied out, then we're going to layer them in based on the frequency of use. So if it's something that needs to be at their fingertips, it's going to be accessible to the door or to the car, whatever the case may be. If they use it less frequently, it's going to go up higher and it's going to have less accessibility.
Connor likes to repurpose containers for storage, like a sturdy garbage can for skis or foldable chairs. And take a look at this over-the-door shoe organizer used for party supplies.
We've got balloons, we've got ribbons, we've got goodie bags.
This allows the Kshatriyas to see everything they have.
If I would have tucked it in there, it would have been out of sight, out of mind, and she would have gone and bought another set of whatever it is she needs. So here, everything is visual, it's at her fingertips, and she knows exactly what she owns.
Another important storage rule, Connor says put everything away vertically, not horizontally. See the luggage on the bottom? Vertical. Different story for the bags on top.
If it's vertical, you can see what you own. If it's stacked up like this, you don't know what's at the bottom of the pile. It gets lost and you don't use it.
Another tip, put everything in one category together so you can easily find things. Jay's tools were scattered throughout the garage, but now they're all by the tool bench, easy to find, use, and put away. It was the same story with the family's shoes and sporting equipment. Hiking bikes is a nice way to clear up floor space, and bins like these keep everything separated. Balls, bats, rackets each have their own bin, organized and easy for kids to grab and put away. For things you use often, leave them in open bins. Only close up items that you don't use that much.
It just feels good to see it come together and be organized.
Before this process, it was tough to walk around the Kshatriya's garage. After, the floor is cleared off. Everything has its place and is easy to find, easy to get to.
Liberating, that's the word, liberating. I love it, love it, love it, love it.